People. Que pasa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. A couple of days ago, 3 persons got caught up on Job Lane, the front right there in front of the Spanish Town Depot. The place where you go and you get driver's license, you drive and you get, well, better yet, you pay for your driver's license and you get your driver's license. Whether you can drive, whether you can read, whether you actually read the book with all of the road code, once you pay, you're good to play. We'll get to that further on in the news. My point is that 3 persons got conned up. 2 of those individuals that lost their life. One of them name is NINEY. He is said to be about 40 something. He could be even older. He is the younger of the 2. He is originally from Irish Pen. The next person, Big Back, he is said to be from Pen, that is in Spanish Town also. He came to Job Lane. He is the elder of the 2. Now, people, it is also said or confirmed that the daughter of Big Back, the elderly man, he is probably 60 enough, going to 70. Don't know his actual age. His daughter that operates a stall, she was also hit in the hand. Stray can catch her in her hand. It is said that this is a place where people always hang out. This is the center whenever you come and you want to get any sorts of driver's license under the table, the unconventional, unorthodox place way. These are 2 of the main individuals that you can check. Now there are many more. As it pertains to the elderly man, Big Back, he has been there for years. He has been hustling. His daughter has a stall, like me tell you. So therefore, him just concentrate the business right there. So, and him daughter sell juice, she sell candy, she sell beer. Anything typical style situation setting in a Jamaica. He is said to be a hustler. He is said to be not involved in any sort of criminal gang activity. However, as it pertains to Mr. NINEY from Irish Pen, it is the polar opposite. This man is said to be a top criminal that everybody in the vicinity knows. Both of them are popular. NINEY is known as a crime producer. NINEY is one of those individuals that is said to have many dopey pan him head, pan him shoulder. So therefore, this could be coming from reprisal for something that he might have done in the past. It is said that he is one of those persons in which the gunman them link, in which people link if them want driver's license. So he dibbles and dabbles in a criminality, and he dibbles and dabbles in selling driver's license, which fortunately or unfortunately it is also criminal, because you did not actually drive for it. Even if you can drive, once the money is right, then there is the reason why we see so many persons losing their life, getting hurt, so many accidents on the road. So like me say, based on word on the street, it is said that he is a known criminal, known shatter of enough people when him take away. He is highly respected by the gangsters in the era. However, I am also getting information that because of his bad man past, he has crossed a lot of persons that go there for driver's license. He will take their money and then don't turn over the money to the officials, the relevant authority in the Jamaica official license place. So therefore, him take the money, supposed to turn over the money. When the people them come for driver's license, him give them all sorts of runaround. Apparently, he gave the wrong type of people all sorts of run around, and then whenever them come and I ask him and I say, brother, it come like a take with a fool. We are going to want back with money, we are going to want back the paperwork. Him start give them all sorts of yapping because him know say him have that reputation, him have that backative. He is well known in the era. However, here is the problem and why he had a false sense of security. Usually at that location, which spot the sister or the daughter of Big Box Stall is, there's a popular place called Curry Goat Boss. Him have a restaurant right there. Usually that place is frequented by all sorts of gangster, all sorts of po-po. Whether them come forget curry goat or whether them just did it and knock head together. People, you and I know the difference between the po-po and a lot of these criminals, or a lot of these po-po and a lot of these criminals is the badge and the lies of fire peace. They have the same mentality. Usually in about 10 a.m. when business really start pop off, people that po-po, all sorts of gangsters, so people are not going to try them. However, like them say, the early birds get the most worms. They were out there too early. They were shooting the breeze, talking, chatting off them lip. And then the people them actually come and SHOOT them up. The intended target, like me say, Mr. Nine Head. Don't know the motive. Could it be the people them where him cross? Because like them say, him broke a whole bunch of people foot. Now people in a Jamaica, people do not care about your reputation. As a matter of fact, the bigger the fish, the more oil it take to fry. Meaning that the bigger your reputation is, the more somebody want to pop off that stripe, because then they feel as if they get your power in a some sorts of demonic way. So he thought that him could have brought the people them foot, him could have take away or make a whole bunch of dopey and just sit down on the front page as if nothing gonna happen, as if there's a thing that is not called, or there's nothing called karma. People, he made the wrong decision. He made a very fatal decision. Don't know if it is his past came back and caught up with him karma style. Don't know if it's the people them when broke them foot, them come back and give him broke back mountain style. Pretty much he was ASSOUT. Now people, like me say, 2 innocent people out of 3 people getting caught up had nothing to do with it. Meaning Big Back and his daughter. Luckily for her, she did not lose her life. However, unfortunately for the father, an elderly man, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. As it pertains to Nine Head, he pretty much got what he deserved. He pretty much got his karma. Like me say, every dog has its day. And that day was not that dog's day. The people them come with the dog and they make it bark. And pretty much he got screwed over royally like he deserved. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called, why a lot of persons in these garrison always defending known criminals, always claiming that the popo are violating them when they facilitate, enable these criminals to hide amongst the innocent people. Usually when the people come for those known criminals, it is usually the innocent people that lose them life or get caught up, because these criminals always know to take with themselves just like them take with people. Maybe about a month or so, 8 individuals run away from the Black River Popo station in St. Elizabeth. Most person, if you ask, it seems as if the Popo opened the gate and let them out. It looked fishy. A whole bunch of transfer took place. people sent over here. So pretty much they reshuffled all of the criminal elements in the JCF. However, that is not the main topic that I am speaking about. Based on the information, it is said that one of the most notorious of the 8 people were take for themselves or got let out by the Popo in a Black River. His name is Demar Williams. This is the OC of Demar Williams. It is Demon or Kai Kai. It is said that he was hiding in an area known as Tars Meadow that is in St. Catherine. The Joint Task Force for Gang, they launched some sorts of special operation in that area. And they've been looking for him because them get intelligence. Them get information. People tired to see the riffraff in them community. So therefore them call the Popo. And the Popo have been searching for the better part of 3 weeks or so. Based on what these residents are saying, them tired of the Popo because the Popo harass them. For the last 3 weeks or so, the Popo are coming in at the wee hours of the night when them least expect it, when them asleep, for get ready for go to school, go to work, for be constructive members of society. The Popo use the government boat and kick down them door, and when them come in, them a take where all the liquor boy pick them will look like they could be of criminal age. They stated, or one lady specifically stated that, listen, I have 2 sons, one of them are 14, one of them are 12. The Popo them come, the task force come and take them out of the house without no sorts of shirt, nothing in them bed when them asleep, decent liquor youth, and them carry them go a station, only to let them out a couple of days later. These youths have nothing to do with nothing, and people, here is the truth. You and I know the Popo needs some sort of revamping. You and I know that the JCF is not the most professional place. However, when you go in an era and people are give you all sorts of yapping, peer sorts of lip, and you get information that you think is valid, that listen, over Myrtle House, the little dirty criminal boy, Demon there. We see him couple of times, and then you are hide him, and then you are lie, and then you are acting as if you have no sorts of reason. Disclaimer once again, there are instances, maybe more than too much, in which the Popo go in a people place, them get misinformation, wrong information, and them violate the people. However, this is what is going on. This is now on the notice board, and you should take notice. If and when the Popo get any sorts of information which they seem or deem to be valid, which them vet, and them hear say any sorts of GUNMAN, they are this location, more than likely when them go there, if that person is even confessing and turning over their life to the mighty Jesus Christ up above, or whomever you want to say are your person. Them no really matter, it is written in stone like the 10 Commandments. People are going to DEAD, whether them have tool or not. Them are going to find some sorts of tool and put there. And in most cases, it is justified because of people, like most people in the garrison, that is always taking up, facilitating these criminal elements. So my point is this. When the people them come, yes, them come and act kind of hostile. It is not professional. However, people, desperate times calls for desperate measure, and I am not endorsing the violation of anybody's human rights. However, for every action, usually there is a reaction, and people, again, I know that there's a bridge of communication is not there as it pertains to the Popo and most persons from the garrison, and it needs to be worked on. I do not endorse any sorts of violation of anything. However, when these Popo move and act, it is because them get information which them vet in their estimation to be true, and then when them come, you act like them fool. So therefore, you're pretty much dissing their intelligence. So therefore, that is what is going to happen. That is what has been happening. And we see what is going on in Jamaica. So sometimes persons' rights are going to get violated so we can get the place right. Me nah say it right, it is probably wrong, but you have to understand, just so things go for right now until better come. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself.